Hey guys, so it is once again patch day, and I know what you guys are thinking. I hope you guys can put down your pitchforks for just a second from all of the hubbub that's been going around, from all the exploit stuff that's been going around, and just put it down for a second so we can take a look at these patch notes together and actually look at some of the really good things that they're adding in this patch notes and appreciate it for what it is. So let's dive into it. So first things first, Aegir. Aegir is coming on Tuesday as expected, and it is confirmed the item levels are going to be 1660 for normal mode and 1680 for hard mode. So if you guys are 1660, 1680, you'll be able to do Aegir normal at 1660 and 1680 for Aegir hard mode. It's supposed to be a boss that is like, about the same difficulty as Bolton when it first came out for us. So I'm expecting it to be not super hard, but we'll see about that. But with Aegir comes the ability to craft ancient gear. So ancient equipment, whether you're doing Aegir normal or Aegir hard, you'll start be able to craft that for your gear on the left side. And starting at 1680, you'll be starting to get ancient accessories. So ancient gear is coming, which means that we are going to be able to start turning our characters into tier 4 arc passive characters, which I know everybody is super excited about, including me. So Aegir is coming. We're gonna be able to do arc passive. Awesome. Now they've added some more stuff with achievements, titles, and things like that. And also they confirmed that the HP of the boss is going to be nerfed in normal and hard mode. I don't know if they nerf anything in addition to that. We'll see. They usually kind of, either A, don't even let us know they have nerfed, or B, if they do, they might have some additional ones, but we'll see about that. But that's coming, and then new cosmetics are coming. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'll let you guys be the judge. But after that, they're going to be removing the gold rewards for Trial Hanu, which was something that was planned for a while. Summertime with EU Central Region Clock is going to end it. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but I'm assuming it has to do with time zone changes or the clock changes. And then Aegir is going to be coming, so Sidereal energies from Kaya are going to be removed, unfortunately. And then they mentioned that they're going to be nerfing Legion raids and Guardian raids in the Ignite server, which is actually really cool. Personally, I think that the Thamine raid is probably too hard for a lot of newer players. So I really appreciate that they're nerfing the HP of Gate 2 and Gate 3 and the damage. But these are the raids that they're nerfing, right? Basically every single raid in the Ignite server. Rel all the way up to Thamine, and then for Guardian raids, they're nerfing Hanu all the way up to Vescal. And then from what I can tell for these, everything is getting an HP nerf, but only Thamine normal and Hanu Matan are going to be getting a damage nerf in addition to the HP nerf. So next up are going to be Ignite server updates. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be unhappy about this, but they are moving our character transfers to October 30th, given the fact there were so many issues with the Ignite servers with things like the chests and the Transcendence being bugged and all that. So they're going to be moving this to October 30th, which is next week, and they're going to be compensating players for any of the Transcendence they did up to level 3 Transcendence. So that is nice that they're doing that. But the good news is that they are adding something called the Mokoko bootcamp event, which I hope isn't going to be just an event, or maybe they're going to keep something further than that, because what this basically is a mentor system. So basically they're going to be encouraging veteran players to play dungeons and raids with new or returning players. So when you do that, the veteran players and the new players will get the Mokoko tokens. And these tokens can be exchanged for things for new players and for veteran players. New players will have access to holding materials up to tier 4. And then veteran players will have things in there such as the Relic Engraving Selection Chest, which is crazy. And then also there's a new title for helping new players out. But it looks like the shop is going to be really juiced to encourage veteran players to play with new players. And then when you beat the raids, beat the dungeons, whatever it might be, you get access to these tokens. So veteran players will play with the Mokokos, and these Mokokos will have the green leaf icon next to the recruitment panel. So it's going to be like the Mokoko buff, I guess, but it's going to be a little bit different and be a little green leaf. So that way you know that anybody with a green leaf will be a new and returning player that you can play with, and then you can get rewards off of. Now, I hope this doesn't turn into a busing situation, right? Because you know Lost Ark players, min-max, 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 especially when it comes to time, right? So I can easily see a place where it's not even about teaching them, it's going to be about busing them. And then, you know, you're going to have parties, hey, bus for new players, and then maybe you might even charge them some money. I don't know. But, you know, the mentor system is going to be a really, really nice thing that people have been asking for a while. But it's just kind of up to the players to not abuse it and make it into a busing thing. And also, I mean, new players too. I know a lot of new players just want to get bussed through content. So hopefully they'll actually use this as an opportunity to learn the game. But it's nice that they're putting this into the game. It really is. People have been asking for a long time, and now that we have finally gotten it. And I hope that it's not just going to be an event, and it's going to be something permanent that we get going forward. And then they said that, you know, they're talking about the blocks they have in place to fix the stronghold exploits and stuff like that. I don't know if that's going to be coming this week or if it's going to be coming with this update over here. I'm assuming it's coming this week, but we'll see. Hopefully it's coming this week. But then the full transfer policy will be available next week. So unfortunately, we still don't have the details for everything for transfer policy. So we still don't know if cars are going to move with characters when they do character transfer, things like that. So hopefully we'll get more details next week. And they're also getting a compensation gift for both Ignite and Legacy servers. They're not letting us know what the gifts are, but at least we're getting some compensation, and best bet, hopefully it's going to be really, really juicy, because my striker has been stuck in a stronghold for too long. He's still in there right now, and I sent a ticket. But yeah. All right. So after that, they have a bunch of balance changes. And these are all balance changes that we had before, we knew about before. They were in KR to basically balance the arc passives and these characters that basically were underperforming or overperforming during arc passive. So since we're going to be starting to get characters with arc passive and starting to use them after this week, they're implementing that balance patch here. I'm not going to go over everything, right? We've already gone over it before, so I'm going to link my video in the description below where we did actually go through this in detail. But that about wraps up the patch notes today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you're excited for the changes to come. Hopefully, you know, you're excited to be a Mokoko mentor and, like, you know, help little Mokokos out and not just bust them. And yeah, I guess we'll be doing another one of these next week, since they're going to be laying out the details for the transfer event. So until then, if you guys enjoyed the video and support what I do, please, the best way you can support is hitting that sub button. It really helps the channel a lot, and I really appreciate it. And also, the other thing you can do that would really support me is come hang out on my stream, twitch.tv/MeSoicShrew. I stream every single night starting at 10 p.m. PST. So hopefully I see you guys there. But if not, hopefully I'll see y'all on the next video. All right, guys. Peace out.